Hello, I am Chucky J, and I'm gonna do the Sunbreaker quest here for my Titan. So, I've not done this yet. I did the first mission of the Taken King, but now I'm going to go and do the... Actually, let's check the quest screen. I got so many quests now. In fact, now I have a new one over here. Sunbreaker's Challenge. Head to Venus in search of the Sunbreakers, a mercenary clan of Titans. So, we're going to start down the Sunbreaker quest line. See what all is involved in that. Yeah, everything's level 25. Well, the story missions have a additional level of difficulty, but it requires 240 light. And I'm 166, and probably the maximum I can get is maybe 170. I've got some better weapons here that I could switch to, you know. But for the most part, I'm using my best stuff. I could switch to this, but I want to finish leveling. I mean, the benefit for that is scout rifles, and at least this has a benefit for special weapons. So I think I'm going to stick with what I have here. I got the weapons from the gunsmith to try and get some experience with them, but I need to hit level 38 before I can do that. So I got a little work to do here. So if you haven't heard, each class in Destiny is getting a third subclass. The Titan gets the Sunbreaker, which looks like Thor throwing around a hammer, but it's a hammer of fire instead of a hammer with electricity. So that's pretty awesome. The Hunter, gosh, now I'm forgetting the name, but they shoot a void arrow that anchors enemies to the ground. Let's watch this.
What does it mean to be a Titan? As a Titan, you are a part of the city in a way no warlock or hunter could understand. The dream of the city rests upon our shoulders. Then there are those that find a path outside our walls. Those that take up with leaders they barely understand. So it has ever been with the Sunbreakers. The Hammer of Soul is a flame in the darkness, but fire burns without thought. It is time that fire came home, to keep the city and her walls warm throughout the long night.
Nice. Let's do this. I've watched a little bit of Sunbreaker gameplay, and the perks sound really interesting.
A legion of Sunbreakers was spotted near a Vex gate in the Ishtar Sink. They do not stay in one place for long. If you haven't started the Taken King yet, there's some nice things. One thing is that if you've played Year 1, I don't know exactly if it was everybody who touched Year 1 or if you had to do a certain amount. But I got a quest, and I imagine most of you did, if you've already started. It's something about veteran, like the tour of the veteran, and you just go around the tower and get free stuff from almost everybody in the tower. So that's how I ended up with the last word, actually. I don't know if I want to spoil the surprise, but basically I got it from one of the vendors in the tower.
I'm detecting what looks like a Sunbreaker's beacon, but it's interlaced with Vex feedback.
I'm still not used to how to... I haven't figured out how to properly use the last word, and I don't have any perks for it yet. So, you saw I missed all the precision shots on that guy. There we go. Oh. That wasn't there before.
Find out where they've gone, Guardian. My report said they were heading for a Vex gate.
Oh boy. Another new thing is that, I don't know if this is going to happen here, but you can bring out your ghost and it will highlight things in the environment that can be scanned. And in the first mission there's 3 or 4, at least I ran across 3 or 4 things that could be scanned. Interesting. This door wasn't closed last time I was here. I guess I need to just be brave and just start firing. Fire away. Don't worry about precision right now. Once I get some of the perks, maybe I can start worrying about precision. It's nice being 10 levels higher than the mission itself. That's why I'm taking so little damage, despite getting hit a ton. Primary precision, that's right, I had that, let me check my quests while I'm here. Or actually my bounties. Collect resources in the Cosmodrome. 30 kills with solar weapons. 10. Yeah, nothing mentions Vex, but I think we're mostly fighting Vex here. Let me see if I have... I want to keep that going. Do I have... I guess I can do Murmur, and keep the machine gun going. See, one of the free things I got was this ghost here. So it's the highest level ghost that I have. I had just finished maxing out this guy and was about to spend some currency on it. And then I got that, so pretty happy. Nice free stuff. I haven't got some guns that are level 40 that I can't use yet. This was all part of the Vex strike, right? On Venus? Yeah, I think it was. It's like we're heading towards, was it the Nexus? I think it was called? Yeah, the Nexus. But there's not a ton of enemies hanging around. Let me see if there's anything to scan here. Hello. Double kill. Got some heavy ammo too. Good, good, good. Far away. Oh, hello. An Ultra Hydra. I'm getting out of here. I may be wishing I had a sniper out. Being 10 levels higher helps a lot. Doing so much damage. Okay, I'm not beating it. Thank you. Got a lot of heavy ammo down there, that's good. Gotta use some.
gate's offline.
Okay.
If I can map that conflux, I might be able to figure out where it leads.
All right. I would love to. There we go. That was one of the most painful things in Vanilla Destiny was you could walk up here.
The Sunbreakers opened this gate to Mercury. I have the coordinates.
Ooh.
Then plot a course. Find their forge, Guardian. If the city hopes to weather the oncoming darkness, we will be the flame it holds.
No problem. You'd walk up here and hit X, and there's no prompt to hit X. You walk around here, and it's like right here. You have to stand right here, then you can hit X. Oh, this is blocked, so you can't go to the strike. I'm maxed out on heavy ammo. Nice short little mission. So we have to head off to Mercury, which in the past there's only been one multiplayer map there, and I guess what is it that I can't remember the name of the place. If you succeed in Trials of Osiris, perfect, so 0 losses. You can actually get a loss and have it forgiven. Are we gonna just go straight there? Looks like it. Interesting. I don't have to select it.
Transformed by the Vex in the early days of the collapse. As far as we know, the Warlock Osiris is the only Guardian to spend any time among the spires. And we haven't heard from him in years.
Osiris brokered a contract between the Sunbreakers of the city. Its terms were unacceptable to me. Now the Sunbreakers hate the Vanguard. They hate me.
That's not good. I wonder what the terms were.
We do not know of you, Guardian. But if you found us, you are worthy of our time. I am Uras, 3rd Imperial Magistrate of the Sunbreakers. You have come to test your light in the Forge. Here you must prove you are one with the light. Use your ghost to ignite the Forge.
Nice.
Yes, ma'am. Guardian, Uros is a legend. If even half the stories are true, she's one of the most powerful Titans alive today.
Nice. So this is the multiplayer map. This is super cool. See, there's the sun right there. Man. Very, very cool. That's what you really, I mean, that's what you want to do. Just take advantage of the stuff that you already have. But it can be PvP maps. I want to say Bungie did that a little bit with the later Halos too. But I could be wrong. They definitely made the later Halos be in canon, or made the maps be in canon. So just like in Halo 5, they're talking about one of the maps is some sort of a mining facility on one of the planets that humans colonized. These guys are not that dangerous, and it's not just that I'm over leveled. It feels like they're not shooting me as much as they could.
Power's on, but the array needs to be aligned. Let's head outside.
Okay. Refocus the beam. Nice. I think that's been there this whole time. Yeah, now it makes me want to look at the multiplayer map closer and see if they had this in mind the whole time. That they might do something with it.
In the shadows of the light that gave birth to the Ancients, Use the forge.
Sweet.
Fire born of man. Fire of the light. Ask yourself, what power do you seek from the forge, Guardian? Can you bring light to where only darkness survives?
Oh yeah. Dun 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 dun. Now we have the Sunbreaker subclass. Oh boy. Did it switch me to it?
So we're going to get attacked then. Here we go.
It did. Oh yeah. That was sweet. And it's recharging quickly. That counted as my solar kills, though. That's good. Flying through the air, throwing solar hammers.
A Sunbreaker does not answer to any but the will of the light. Welcome, Guardian. Wield no power but the fury of fire.
Yes, ma'am. Alright, while that's finishing, let's check. Speak to Zavala. No problem. That was very cool. You definitely get the idea of what it means to throw hammers around. Throwing solar hammers. Ooh. I'm not sure I need the ghost. But the gun might be worth it. The thing is, they're still green, which means they pretty much just have one perk on them. But a lot of these greens are higher light level than most of my stuff. So you have to think before getting rid of them. 172, I'm using 152, but it's arc and I needed solar. That's arc, that's arc. See, that's the thing is, do I switch to it? Yeah, probably. Up to 168. See, that's 165, but I have a 170. So, and 175 versus 170, but come on. Yeah, the Prison of Elders thing isn't what I'm doing right now, but still. It is nice that it's pulse rifles. I need to go turn that thing in. Alright. Go to the tower, talk to Zavala. Man. Yeah. All three of the new subclasses just look amazing. And it really... it makes you wonder what they had planned. Because clearly they had that extra box. So, while they would never say it, and I think they specifically avoided saying it, clearly they had an idea for each class having a solar, an arc, and a void subclass. And I really think they should have just taken that square off. But whatever the case, I really feel like even if they had, say, one of these ideas ready to go, they shouldn't have gone, you know, taking this time to perfect it. And they haven't said how much they had ready to go and how much they didn't. But doing this in year 2 is a great idea.
The Sunbreaker's fire has not been seen within the walls in years.
Their association with Osiris, the stupidity of our youth, it all seems so long ago. At least with that hammer at your side, the flame of soul once again burns, keeping the hearth of the last great city alive. Level 40. High level. Oh, that's right. Got the achievement for completing Sunbreaker. Dun, dun. Yeah, so that'll be 220 defense. But thankfully, part of that whole veterans thing, I went to Eris and got a new version of this Titan mark that's 200 defense. I got rid of the old one. But the nice thing is that these have perks on them. So I could go down, I wouldn't want to, but I could go from 200 to 160 defense and keep working on getting that perk for upgrading auto rifles faster. But I'm also not working on upgrading an auto rifle right now. So I'm going to, when I get to level 40, obviously I'm going to use this unless I get something better. I need to put some of these in storage, I think. So that's the Sunbreaker's quest. It's not super long, but you wouldn't want it to be too long, quite frankly, because you want to get people using this new class. I would have liked to see maybe another mission of some sort. But I'm okay with that. I think that was good. So thanks for watching the Sunbreaker's Challenge. See you later.